Hello everyone, I am 10 ways to jack Geddit video. Wait, I wasn't supposed to say that. Wait. Hey guys, I'm currently on a Metroid binge as I stated in my last video, and I am also working on a somewhat larger Metroid related project that I'd like to get out sometime in a week or two. I'm still limited by my crappy computer with no good editing software, but I won't let that stop me. In the meantime, I also want to do something smaller and fun. So I figured I'd review every Metroid game in chronological order in under 10 words or less. For those of you who aren't familiar with the videos by Geddit, this just means I review all of the games with 10 words or less, then I give the game a score ranging from an absolute value of 0 to 10 including negative numbers, and a negative score means ironic enjoyment. Since there aren't too many Metroid games, I'm only going to do a top 3 best and worst. So, let's get started. Bounty Hunter kills 8-bit jellyfish for sport. Call PETA. I'm not lost and I'm not asking for directions. The last Metroid is in captivity. No wait, it's gone. Scarier than most of the game's YouTubers fake reactions for. Artifact hunting is tedious but otherwise a gem. Metroid goes from painfully hard to painfully easy. Often an underappreciated sequel, it's still good. It's not a pinball game, it's a morph ball game. Samus goes on a Metroid Prime adventure without Metroid Prime. Metroid had a little Halo to drink before releasing this one. The story sucks, but don't worry, the gameplay is adequate. It isn't as bad as people say, but not great. I know it's a fan game, but it is a masterpiece. Now let's do us some top 3s. Number 3, Metroid Zero Mission. It does everything a good remake should. It fixes almost every problem I had with the original Metroid, and it isn't afraid of changing things when necessary or adding things. Still way too easy though. Number 2, Metroid Prime. This game did for Metroid what Ocarina of Time did for Zelda, only better. It created a breathtaking world of mystery and suspense, and I always enjoy going back to it. Talon 4 is probably the most memorable world in all of the Metroid canon. Number 1, Super Metroid. It is one of the most well-designed games ever made. Its atmosphere and solid gameplay foundations make it one of the most enduring classics of its era, and I just love everything about this game. And those were my top 3 Metroid games, the ones that I believe are the strongest in the series. Now let's take a look at the games that I think are not so strong. Number 3, Metroid 2. I feel bad picking on the game about to get a remake, but the early Metroid games suffer from a lot of problems. The lack of maps and repetitive caves make it easy to get lost, and the Metroid fights are just repetitive. I enjoyed it when I was a kid, but I just can't go back to that now. Number 2. The first Metroid game should be remembered fondly for starting this franchise. It should also be remembered as a mess. It suffers all the same pitfalls as Metroid 2, in addition to having ridiculous enemy placement and starting you off with 30 energy no matter how many energy tanks you've acquired. I already have a full review for this game, so if you want to know more, check that out instead. Number 1. Metroid Other M is enjoyable in an ironic sense completely because of how bad the story is told. It fails on every metric a story can be measured. As far as gameplay goes, it's passable. It could be enjoyable, or it could be frustrating. I understand a lot of people defend this game, but I just can't defend a game where your commanding officer shoots you in the back. There's just too many plot holes and moments that make no sense. And an honorable mention goes to another Metroid 2 remake. I wanted to give it a review because of just how much I respect the dedication and hard work that went into it, but I just feel that placing it in the top 3 wouldn't be right. That's all for this video, so I'll see you Space Cadets next time. Bye bye.